Did you know that thousands of people sell their homes during the winter? Despite what many think, winter isn't always a bad season for home sales. The real question is, what do those successful winter sellers know that others don't? I'm Eric with Andersen Realty Group, and in this video we'll look at the data on winter sales, which shows why winter might actually be the perfect time to sell. Every year, homeowners ask the same question. Is selling my home during the winter a terrible idea? If you're considering a move, you might assume the winter market is slow and uninviting. But what if that assumption is wrong? Many people still believe that winter is an off-season for real estate, but there's evidence that this is an outdated mindset. In fact, a number of markets are showing indicators that could make this winter one of the very best times to sell. On a personal note, the last time I sold my own home, I did it during the winter. My home sold quickly and for a great price. I'm also planning to sell my current home this winter, and I expect the results this time around will be even better. All signs are pointing toward this winter being great for sellers, and I practice what I preach. So what's behind these favorable conditions? Let's have a look. When it comes to a winter home sale, the first things that come to mind tend to be the challenges, and there are challenges. Sellers worry about getting enough buyer interest, how shorter daylight hours might impact showings, and the dreary curb appeal of a snow-covered yard. These are valid concerns, but they're relatively minor. Understanding how strong the current market is for sellers will more than offset any of these minor concerns, which in past years may have been more problematic. Selling a home in winter isn't all about drawbacks. One of the biggest advantages is the lower competition. Most sellers wait for the spring, so your home has a better chance of standing out in the winter. Another key advantage is winter buyers tend to be serious. They're not touring homes in the cold and the snow for fun. They're motivated and ready to make a decision. The impact of winter weather on curb appeal and more limited daylight for showings are easily overcome hurdles in such a favorable market. For sellers, the benefits of less competition and more motivated buyers this year more than outweigh any seasonal challenges. When we look at the data for the western suburbs of Chicago, it suggests this winter is a great time to sell your home. The key metric we use to assess how favorable the market is for sellers is month supply of inventory, which measures the balance between available homes and buyer demand. A balanced market typically has about 6 months of supply. Anything lower indicates a seller's market where demand exceeds supply, putting sellers in a stronger position. In many of the western suburbs, supply levels are exceptionally low. LaGrange and Darien, for example, have just a 1-month supply of homes for sale, and this is unlikely to improve during the winter. Brookfield only has 1.2 months, followed by Naperville and Lisle at 1.3 months, Willowbrook at 1.4, Downers Grove at 1.6, and Western Springs at 1.7. Hinsdale has 2.1 and Burridge has 3.1, but even these more saturated markets still fall well below a balanced market and heavily favor the seller. What does this look like in terms of market time and sale price? Last January, homes in Cook and DuPage County were on the market for a median of only 21 days, and they received a median of 98.7% of asking price. Those are numbers from a red-hot market, and they were from last winter. Based on current inventory levels and the fact that interest rates are a full percent lower this year than they were last year, I expect this winter's numbers to be even stronger. The data shows a clear trend. Across these 10 markets, demand is outpacing supply. With inventory levels this low, conditions are highly favorable for sellers. Even in areas with slightly higher month supply like Hinsdale and Burridge, the market remains seller-friendly. The takeaway? If you're considering selling, this winter's market conditions are working strongly in your favor. To sum it up, winter isn't necessarily a bad time to sell. With current supply and demand conditions, many local markets are strongly favoring sellers, meaning less competition, serious buyers, and potentially faster sales. While winter has its challenges, the benefits of today's market conditions could make it a strategic choice to list now rather than wait. What do you think? Have you ever bought or sold a home in the winter? Share your experience in the comments. And if you want more insights on navigating the real estate market, be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. I'm Eric with Andersen Realty Group, a family-owned brokerage where we treat our clients like family.